Miss Stinson,
No.
can you hear me?
Click on the arrow. That's your microphone button right there.
What about now?
Still up.
You're on mute, Miss Stinson. Why is it my volume?
Okay,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you just a little bit. I'm off of mute now.
Okay, so you say you can only hear me a little,
I can hear you just a little bit.
and
That's as loud as it's gonna go.
this is the loudest.
Does this have a adjustment? If you click on that arrow and go to the settings, see audio options. I'm sorry. I don't have settings. It should have been the settings. I know I just clicked on it just a minute ago. I wonder if it's different because it's a Chrome. Let me close out of that.
What about now? Can you hear me?
Still just a little bit.
Have you logged into the YouTube channel?
Yes, we're live right now.
Okay, for the sake of time, let's go ahead and begin. And if you need to pick up, you can.
Okay.
Okay, good afternoon, Ava parents, and welcome to the C.W. Long Middle School Georgia Milestones Ava Parent Meeting. This meeting will be co-facilitated by myself, Mrs. McCall McCoo, eighth grade assistant principal and the school leads test coordinator, and I'll let Miss Stinson introduce herself.
Good afternoon, Ava parents. I am Miss Stinson and I'm the eighth grade counselor. I am the one that made the phone calls to you all for this virtual meeting. Welcome.
Okay, thank you, Miss Stinson. Parents, as you may know, this is an informational session for our students who are currently enrolled at AVA, but of course, those students will have to take the Georgia milestones at their home school. So today we will provide you with information to inform you of the next steps as it pertains to students preparing for testing and also logistical information for testing day at Long Middle School. So please, if you have any questions, please feel free to type those questions in the chat and we'll have someone to respond to them, or you can reach out to us at the school. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and continue with our meeting.
I apologize. Good afternoon again. And today for our agenda, we're going to talk about the Georgia milestones, the purpose of the test, the calendar, the schedule and times of the Georgia milestones for each grade level, the drop-off and pickup times for the parents, lunch, the student expectations, what students should bring, the electronic devices, and the do's and don'ts, and then, of course, questions and concerns.
Thank you, Ms. Stinson. And alongside any organization, whenever there's a group that comes together and there's a test that has to be completed, there's always a wonderful team. So our testing team here at Long Middle School includes myself, Ms. McCall McCoo, School Lead Test Coordinator, Dr. Jones and Dr. Davenport, they serve as secondary test coordinators, Dr. Daniels, Ms. Murray, Ms. Polite, Ms. Stinson, and of course, our principal, Ms. Lisa here, always provides support. Now, the purpose of the Georgia Milestones. The Georgia Milestones is a summative assessment and is considered an assessment of learning. It takes place at the end of the school year and measures student mastery of the Georgia Standards of Excellence. And last but certainly not least, it's a statewide summative assessment where data is typically used to assess instructional programs as a whole and support school and district improvement efforts. Now we will have the GMAS testing calendar schedules and times with Ms. Stinson.
All right. Each grade level will have will test on, well, let me start over. 7th and 8th grade will test next week on the week of May 2nd through May 6th. 7th grade will test on Monday, May 2nd, Tuesday, May 3rd, and Wednesday, May 4th, with makeups on May 5th and May 6th. 8th grade will test on May 2nd, Monday, May 2nd, Tuesday, May 3rd, Wednesday, May 4th, Thursday, May 5th, and then the next week they will test on Monday, May 9th. On Monday, 7th grade will have ELA. On Tuesday, they will have, well, that would be ELA section 1. On Tuesday, it would be ELA sections 2 and 3. Wednesday, it would be math sections 1 and 2. 8th grade will have on Monday, May 2nd, ELA section 1. Tuesday, May 3rd, they will have ELA sections 2 and 3. Wednesday, they will have, on May 4th, they will have math sections 1 and 2. On Thursday, May 5th, they will have science sections 1 and 2. And on the next week, Monday, May 9th, they will have social studies sections 1 and 2. 6th grade will test Monday, May 9th, Tuesday, May 10th, and Wednesday, May 11th, with makeups on May 12th and 13th. On Monday, May 9th, 6th grade will have ELA section 1. On Tuesday, May 10th, they will have ELA sections 2 and 3. And Wednesday, May 11th, they will have math sections 1 and 2. We also have the whole schedule, including high school and elementary, just in case you have some of your children, some of the siblings of your children in different grade levels. Their testing schedule is right there. The testing times for the Georgia Milestones. For the different content areas, on ELA, the typical testing time is for section 1 is 45 to 65 minutes. For sections 2 and 3, they're 40 to 60 minutes. And the maximum times for the section ELA section 1 is 90 minutes. ELA sections 2 and 3 will be 80 for the maximum time. For math, the total time, well, the typical time is 30 to 50 minutes. And the maximum time is 65 minutes. For science, section 1 and 2, they're 20 to 30 minutes, the typical testing time, with the maximum time of 40. And for social studies, for sections 1 and 2, the typical testing time is 15 to 25 minutes, with the maximum time being 35.
And please note that any student that receive accommodations or will need additional time based off of those accommodations, they will receive time above the maximum time stated on the Georgia Milestones. If it is a part of their accommodation, they will receive extended time.
Thank you, Mrs. McCoo. Now we will talk about drop-off and pickup times. Parents, we're asking for you all to drop off students at 8:45 a.m. and then we're asking for you to pick them up at 1:30 p.m. And of course, lunch will be provided. But if you would like for your student to bring their own lunch, we're saying that that's okay. Now we have student expectations with Mrs. McCoo.
Thank you, Ms. Stinson. During our GMAS testing window, it's important that all students are here on time and prepared for testing. There are no testing flexibility or waivers from the U.S. Department of Education this school year. All students, including those receiving virtual instruction, are expected to participate in Georgia Milestones in person this school year. AVA students will test at their home school. So again, this is why our lone students, we're currently having this informational session so you can receive the expectations from Lone Middle School for testing. Now, I know many of you may ask, what do I need to bring on testing day? Here are a list of items that you need to bring. You need to bring your laptop. Please make sure if you have an APS issued laptop at home, you bring that laptop on testing day to Lone Middle School. You will need to bring a book. After testing, you will not be allowed to use any electronic devices, nor will you be allowed to leave the testing room. So please make sure you bring a book to read until all of your class is finished. A sweater. Although we are currently, it's springtime, some of our classes may get a little bit chilly during the testing sessions. So please make sure you bring a sweater or a coat so you can make sure that you are not cold during your testing session. And last but not least, you may want to, as Ms. Stinson stated earlier, of course you can bring your own lunch, but lunch and snacks will be provided. But if you just want to bring an extra light snack with you, such as fruit, crackers, or granola bar, please feel free to do so. As stated previously, electronic devices will not. Electronic devices such as cell phones, tablets, smartwatches are prohibited during administration of the Georgia Milestone End of Grade, EOG main and makeup administrations. That also include Apple Watches or any smart device that could possibly allow students to gain, retain, or transmit information. All electronic devices will be collected before the administration of the test. Devices will be returned to students after testing has concluded. And parents, we know that, of course, for those students who are AVA, that you're going to need to communicate with them. Please note that all students will be able to reach out to their parents in regards to transportation after the testing session concludes. That means that all students will call their parents and reach out to them after testing has concluded. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to Crawford Lone Middle School at 404-802-4800, and you can ask for me, Ms. McCall-McCoo, the School Leads Test Coordinator. And at this time, we would like to thank you for joining our AVA Parent Informational Session. This recording will be posted on our school website, so you can go back, and if you have any additional questions or you would like to review this recording, you're able to do so. So again, parents, we thank you. Students, we look forward to seeing you next week, ready and prepared for testing. And again, best wishes. Thank you so very much and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you.